So your neighbors were out of town this entire time, so they came back and they had Niagara Falls behind here, huh?
Almost.
There's one up here.
Oh, I love this. Look at how, oh my gosh. This looks so pristine. Beautiful. Bringing the Cascade Mountains up close and personal. Another beautiful Japanese maple just got done.
On this particular one, we actually added about 5-foot length. The Cascade comes with 14 feet, so this one's a little bit longer.
Welcome to living the aquascape lifestyle. So what town are we in now?
We are in Auburn.
Auburn, Washington. This is a pond that was built, what, 3 weeks ago?
3 weeks ago.
Okay. So Mark, this pond is 3 weeks old?
3 weeks old.
Wow. Auburn, Washington, and we are walking to a 3-week-old pond. I've got the pond mom with me today. Her Mother's Day gift. Not sure when these vlogs are coming out, but we are checking out some beautiful aquascape water features from Certified Aquascape Artist of the Year, Mark the Pond Guy, who's trying to get in. You got it?
Oh, you know what?
Is it locked? Do I have to look from out here or jump the fence?
He wants us to go the other way.
Okay, and the other way it is. And I'm traveling around showcasing how people live the aquascape lifestyle.
My knees aren't real good.
Yeah. All right, we got a gate that works. Okay. Wow. This never gets old. You like this, Mom?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's a good reaction. Look at this place. Hey, pup. Hey, pup. Aw, how you doing? Look at this. Well, when you have a slope in your house like this, why not use it? Wow. Look at this stonework. My goodness. Niagara Falls. Listen to the deep sound. It's like a bathtub filling up because it fills up into here. So a little bit trickling down there, and then the deep sound of the water splashing, thick water splashing into a hole. You see what I say about why I love my job? Look at that. Incredible. Mark, how fun is it to come back and get to enjoy your work like this?
It doesn't get any better than this.
There's the pooch. How you doing?
Great, how are you?
I'm the pond guy, Greg.
Greg, it's good to meet you finally.
And your name?
Karen.
Hey Karen, this is a brand new water feature, huh?
About a week and a half old.
Oh my goodness.
I know.
That is awesome. You have a yard with a slope in it like this. This is incredible.
I know. When I first bought the house 25 years ago, I
Wow.
thought, you know, one day there's going to be a waterfall in this.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was going to take 25 years. So I was tired of pulling weeds,
Sure.
and it was a railroad ties, and it was just typical ugly.
Yeah.
So a couple years ago, I had a guy come out. I was volunteering for. He was a landscaper and had a nursery.
Oh, okay.
And so I did the volunteer work, and I had him put in water curtain.
Okay, so just a waterfall falling down.
I told him, don't use anything heavy. Use the fake siding and all that. Oh no. He put on the bricks and all this. This was a brand new deck at the time. 6 months later, we had to tear it down.
Because it was too heavy, as balling the deck.
Right.
Yeah.
And then one of your advertisements popped up. Have you checked out this? I said, well, let me see what this guy's got. And I said, oh, he's got a lot.
Yeah.
And so then I was watching it the whole year. And I said, you know, you need to make a call.
Mm-hmm.
And so I called Mark out 4 days before Thanksgiving. And I said, okay, let's get the whole thing going. We started that. It just rocked from there. So I have my ideas. Mark had his ideas. I said, I can't do that. I went through all the other videos and I said, I need to deal with people like Heiner, who has full
Matt
sun.
Heiner, yeah.
And
So you really did watch all the videos.
Oh, I dissected them. The night before we started, I saw the Sandbox.
Sandbox Studio builds.
Oh, and I said, I am 2 weeks out from the build. And I said, you know what? Would he kill me if I changed my mind? So when they came out, I said, and I knew the answer, what are the odds that I can get the Sandbox in here? They didn't want to tell me no, and they go, well, what was so exciting about the Sandbox?
Sure.
And I said, you know how you had the river just come in and all this and that? And I said, I really like that. Well, the whole time, Dan kept making that the second pond. What he didn't tell me, he knew ahead of time. And I didn't see until the reveal. I came up and I looked at him. I said, the whole time you were playing this river and you've been calling it a pond. And I said, right on. So that's my favorite part.
Aw.
Yeah.
And he kind of surprised you with it.
Oh, shocked me. It was just a fun build. You know, just an incredible build.
So your neighbors were out of town this entire time, so they came back and they had Niagara Falls behind here, huh?
Almost. The mother, they were gone for 10 days, and the mother came by. She texts her daughter and says, what are your neighbors doing next door? Whatever starts, always starts here. Oh, they're putting in a little water feature. Okay.
That's a challenging job on that hillway.
Right. But they made it happen. Somehow they made it happen.
So we have some technical aspects to this one. Probably a little hard to tell in the camera, the steepness of this, but we've got like a 12-foot elevation change in a very short distance. So access was through the side yard. So getting material here was definitely a bit of a challenge in working with the excavator. So we started here, we built the pond first. We'll walk through in sequence of how we did this. So we've got your skimmer, the main pond, and then you can see there's a significant elevation change right here. So we took this material out of the pond, we placed it in the yard up here, had to build these retaining walls and these rock outcroppings. We had the challenge of access, so we put in some stepping stones for the client to get up in there. There's some additional stepping stones up in the backside. You know, many of our builds are on flat ground and we actually have to bring in soil to berm it up and make it look as natural as possible. Sometimes people think, well, you know, I have a natural hillside, it should be easy. But what that really comes down to is it actually takes more rock, more liner when we're dealing with an elevation change or a hill. So those things are factored in. This particular one, because of the access constraints and the slope and everything, we've got this elevation change, the pond. We did all of this. We did the patio work, the lighting. We actually have 32 lights in this water feature, including the path light. And we're coming in at $180,000 for this project here. We have about 110 tons of rock, 110 tons.
The fact that this slope was never used, it was just weedy, rotted out timbers, and now it's not just not used, it's the most spectacular part of this entire property. Everybody that walks into this property is going to look at this and say something. That's just incredible. I love the fact that she watched so many of the vlogs. She says every vlog, but the majority of the vlogs, and she knows what she wanted, and then we love it when customers give us free reign. I love the fact too that Dan surprised her knowing what she wanted and put an extra little upper pond up in there. And what I love about it too is that she had a dream for a long time, and the first dream with a water feature didn't turn out so well, but she didn't give up. She watched the vlogs, she got inspired, and now she's got something that is the talk of the neighborhood. All the neighbors were over here when they started it. It's about living the aquascape lifestyle and enjoying what that lifestyle entails. I just love these maples. Everything is just so lush up here in the spring. What a gorgeous property. You must be Eric, huh? So the first water feature you didn't like, but then you hired this guy and you've been liking him ever since, obviously, if you get 3. I love to hear that.
They have great sales, and they're just good people. They're good. They just know what they're doing, and they come in and they just design.
And so this was the family compound, everybody hanging out around here, huh? And now you're making them all family compounds.
It's our little street.
I love it.
This is actually one of our pre-priced packages. This is our CASCADE Pondless Waterfall package, which is 14 feet long. Eric's like, hey, let's add to that. So
sure.
we added some length to it.
So you had extra room underneath there. I love how the cantilever deck goes over top of it. So this has been in since 2019. So this was the first one, and then we got 2 more.
Well, then we got one in the front yard too.
Oh, the front yard water feature too. Let's go check that out. Now, Eric, which water feature came first, the front yard or the back?
Well, the back came first, and then we had to get rid of a bunch of dirt. So Mark said, hey, Eric, you know what? You could save all that money dumping the dirt. Build one up here.
Oh, I love this. Look at how, oh my gosh. This looks so pristine with the maple. And oh man, I love the ground covers. Wow, look at that. They're even blooming right now for me. Rhododendrons, springtime in the Pacific Northwest. Go ahead.
This is our Olympic waterfall package.
Okay, so you got 2 packages.
Yep, we actually have 3.
Okay.
$68.95 on our.
Okay, so that's for the diffuser, that's for the pump, the plumbing, the underlayment, rockwork, stream, all the aqua blocks to go in there, just under 7,000.
Yep.
Well, look at this house. I mean, everybody that walks past this is going to notice this. There's not a person that's going to deliver something that's not going to notice this. This is just terrific. I love it. So right there, so one of the things is that's a waterfall spillway, so it diffuses the water so it's not shooting out. It kind of pools up and rolls out and comes down. Right there's where the pump sits. Wow. Everybody walking will face this and see this. It's just spectacular.
This is actually one of our pre-priced packages on our website. This one is the CASCADE Pondless Waterfall. The selling price of this package is $9,950. Includes all the rock work you see, the pump, filtration, aqua blocks. On this particular one, we actually added about 5-foot length. The CASCADE comes with 14 feet, so this one's a little bit longer. The backyard has the CASCADE Pondless Waterfall package. This one has the Olympic Pondless Waterfall package. What a great compliment to a beautiful front yard. Talking about curb appeal, the sound and sights of water.
Okay, so this is the 2-month-old Pondless Waterfall back here, and look at those mountain views. Wow, right past the Pondless Waterfall, and you see the mountains off in the distance down there. What mountain range is that?
CASCADE.
The Cascade Mountains. Wow. And right here in the foreground is a brand new Aquascape Pondless water feature. Beautiful. Bringing the Cascade Mountains up close and personal. Another beautiful Japanese maple just got done. Look at that rock. Man, that thing's gotta be 5 tons. Beautiful retaining wall, and this is already in a pallet, perfect pallet to the landscape. So what package is this, Mark?
CASCADE again.
Okay.
14 foot long.
Just like the last one.
Yep.
This is the last one that's had a couple feet added onto it.
It had like 5 feet added.
Yeah.
Has a large rock upgrade, which is one of our options.
Yep, with the machine set boulders. Gorgeous. Love that sound. What's so awesome about this is the average person gets 3 water features. Big, bigger, biggest, good, better, best. This is 4 water features, and this guy got water features for his family members. I love this. Water is addictive, and when you have an area like this that's already got slopes and hills and mountain ranges and everything else, it just is that much more conducive for water features. If you want to find out how you can live the aquascape lifestyle, check out the link below to find a certified aquascape contractor by you. I love my job.